Simplifying and demystifying Amazon ads, a 7-figure publisher's perspective. What we'll cover? We'll cover book presentation and conversion rate, so how your book's presentation affects how many people buy it, choosing the right keywords, the importance of picking keywords that match your book's topic, starting with Amazon ads, how to set up your first ads effectively, and analyzing and optimizing your ads, so how to tweak your ads for better performance. And product ads, how to use product ads to show up next to similar products. This video is not a technical how-to video. This video won't show you step-by-step where to click to set up your ads. It's not about specific tools. We won't be diving into specific software beyond general recommendations. And it's not a deep dive into data. We'll touch on analyzing your ads, but we won't get into heavy data analysis. So the key point is the focus is on strategy and understanding the big picture of Amazon ads. The importance of book presentation. So the book presentation, that is how your book appears on the Amazon website. So that means the title that you choose for your book, the niche it is in, the cover, description, A+, and reviews. The conversion rate, that is the percentage of people who buy your book after clicking on an ad. So for example, if 100 people click on your ad and 10 of them buy, that's a 10% conversion rate. So the key point here is that a strong presentation leads to a higher conversion rate, which means more sales from your ad. Monitoring your book's performance. So use tools like PublishFlow to see how well your book is converting, how many people are buying it after seeing your ad. So the goal is to have a conversion rate of at least 10%. And if it is lower than that, then look at the presentation of your book. So see if you can do something with the cover or description, A+ content, etc. The role of keywords in Amazon ads. Some keywords are words or phrases people type into Amazon when they're searching for a book. The importance is that the keywords you choose help Amazon show your book to the right audience. The more relevant the keyword, the better your ad will perform. Example, a potty training book should use keywords related to potty training, not something unrelated like financial accounting. Matching keywords to book appeal. Broad appeal example. So for example, if we have a book such as Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, then relying on solely Can't Hurt Me as a keyword is not very effective. So in those cases, we want to break down what is the book about. So for example, it's about self-discipline, it's about mental toughness. So then we choose those keywords even though they aren't used in the title. Now, a specific appeal example is when you have, for example, a book about a specific grill. So for example, instead of using a keyword such as cooking for your Amazon ad, then use the specific keyword for that exact grill, because not everyone who searches for cooking will have that grill. That is the difference between broad appeal and specific appeal. So depending on where your book lands, for example, if it's more on the broad appeal, then you might want to adjust your Amazon ad strategy based on that. And if it's more specific, then you will adjust your Amazon ad strategy based on that. Setting up your first ads. So the focus is to start with fewer, more specific keywords to clearly tell Amazon what your book is about. That is a common strategy. And the bidding is bid higher on these keywords to get your ad shown more, but be careful, it can be expensive if your book's presentation isn't strong. And then the common strategy is to broaden the reach. Once you've gathered some sales and can see which search terms are converting well, then you'd broaden your reach by adding more keywords or running automatic ads. Now, some publishers, they start broad and then they narrow down the keywords that perform well. The downside of this is that Amazon might get a little bit confused at first what your book is about. But if the title and subtitle is clear, my guess is that Amazon will figure it out fairly quickly. Now, starting with the lower bid is recommended if you choose to go this route, because if you're showing up for a somewhat related keyword, then the click-through rate and the conversion rate will most likely be lower. So, because people aren't specifically looking for your book. However, this strategy can work, especially if your book has a more wider appeal. Fine-tuning your ad strategy. So ACoS, advertising cost of sales, This shows how much spend on ads compared to how much you make in sales. A lower ACoS means better profitability. So based on the ACoS, you can adjust your bids. So for example, if your ACoS is too high, let's say you have a target ACoS, you want to have an ACoS of 40%, then try to lower or increase your bids depending on where you fall. So for example, if you have a very low ACoS, but you're not spending a lot, you're not making a lot of sales, then consider increasing the bid until you get to a sales number that you're happy with. And if it's the reverse problem that your ACoS is too high and you're spending too much, so then lower the bids for your keyword with around 5 to 10 cents at the time, wait a couple of days and then go back and analyze, did it make a difference? Most likely it did. And then you can continue to fine tune it that way. The daily budget, set a daily budget that you're comfortable with so you don't overspend. Product ads. These ads let you show up on the pages of other books. So you want to target books that are similar to yours because people who are interested in those books are the most likely to click on your ad and buy your book. So the goal is to increase your chances of getting more clicks and sales by showing up next to the right books. Advanced tactics. Of course, there are more in-depth strategies. So for example, you can add negative keywords. When you've gathered some data, you can see, okay, these keywords don't perform. I'll add them as a negative keyword to make sure that Amazon doesn't show me for these keywords. And then you have search terms. For example, you can click and see on the keywords which search terms your book is converting for. And then you can choose to scale those specific search terms. And then you have ad types. So you can, for example, add one ad with broad match and then one ad with exact match. And then you can see which one performed better. And then you can continue to create new ads based on that, etc. So final thoughts on Amazon ads. Amazon ads are a tool to get your book in front of the right people. For them to work, your book's presentation needs to be strong and your keywords must be relevant. Ongoing process. Keep testing, optimizing, and adjusting your strategy to improve your results. So that's what I have for you today. I've been getting many requests to give my 2 cents on Amazon ads. And here it is. It's a very overview perspective. It's not at all a complete guide. And I understand that. Maybe I will do a video in the future where I analyze. We're in the process of doing that. So we're analyzing all the ads and seeing if we can find some commonalities amongst them. And I think that would be a very interesting video to watch. So make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.